Hello, inflation fighters. Thank you for joining me, the Penny Nanny, where we watch over every cent. Today is Tasty Tuesday, and I'm going to be showing you my version of a tuna noodle casserole. Now, I used spaghetti for this. It's just my preferred pasta, but you could easily use elbow macaroni or egg noodles, whichever you prefer. So I've already cooked the spaghetti, and I used 2 cans of tuna, and I drained it in the colander for like an hour and a half just to get rid of as much moisture from that as I possibly could. So now I'm going to use 2 cans of cream of mushroom soup. So I'm going to put that in here. Yay, sometimes it comes out that way. I feel so lucky when that happens. Come on, baby, do it again. Yeah, all right. Okay. So now I'm just gonna go through and get the cream of mushroom here. I have extra cans just so if I think it's too dry, I can easily add more. So you just kind of want to work the soup through the pasta so every noodle is covered, and then kind of get the tuna in all those spaces there. I think we're going to need 1 more can for this not to end up dry. Yeah, I'm going to do 1 more can. Now you could use cream of chicken for this if you prefer. You could also use cream of celery. I just like mushrooms a lot, so and it's, to me, it's a more neutral flavor and then the other cream of cooking soups that are out there. So, and this is just the generic version of cream of mushroom soup. It's not Campbell's. This is Walmart's version. They have it on super sale here. It's like 68 cents a can. So I'm stocking up as much on that as possible. And I think that's worked in well enough. You also want it to be, now remember my husband eats really late and he's also on call, so anything can happen, but you want to make sure that it's wet enough to not worry about it being dried out when you reheat it. Let's see, that looks like pretty much most of it is. Queued up here. Okay. All right, so something you don't see in this a lot from a lot of people is diced, well, this is between a dice and a chop. Should we call it, I don't know, dopped? Okay, or chiced. So I'm gonna work that in here. And you can make this really simple and just, you could actually stop before you put the onions in. Just make cream of mushroom soup and a pasta and tuna. And just leave it there. But I like the cubed up version here. The way my mother used to make it. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a can of pieces and stems mushrooms. Same thing, work it through. You could chop those smaller, but I like to bite into a real piece when I have it, so this wasn't really too many pieces. I don't think. Sometimes they're really small and you can barely identify that it's a mushroom, so. All right, now for the really cool thing, I'm gonna put some butter in here. This is gonna keep it creamy, and when we go to reheat it, it'll do its job. I also sprayed this pan because it is a stainless steel pan. There's no nonstick coating on it. And then for myself, we're gonna add a bunch of pepper. You could also add peas to this if you want, or any vegetable. If they're frozen, you could probably put it in right away. If they're canned, I would say to wait until it's about halfway warmed through and then add that in there. All right, so this is ready to just be heated up whenever my husband can eat dinner tonight. And I'll try to do a short on it when it's done. One thing we can also do is just, if you have any leftover potato chips or crackers or things like that, just kind of crumble them on here right before you serve it. You could also do cheese in that if you want to, but this is to me not really a cheesy dish. So anyway, so that is the tuna noodle casserole, my version. Be well, be blessed, and know you're taken care of. Bye now.